Hi everybody, it's Gina from the Courageous Warrior Coalition, and I'm here to bring you a 15-minute restorative yoga class today. So just to give you a little background, if you don't have a mat, you can put down a beach towel, or if you have carpet, lay right on the carpet, a blanket. If you don't have a block, you can grab a pillow or a sweatshirt, a book, something that you might want to lean on to give you a little extra support in these restorative poses. And throughout the practice today, just do a deep Ujjayi breath. We talked about breath a little earlier in one of our tips and tricks videos. So Ujjayi breath is just a deep inhale through your nose and then exhaling through your nose, bringing the breath towards the back of your throat, just almost like you're going to fog up a mirror. So, but keeping your mouth closed. So keep the breath in throughout. And also we talk about drishti in yoga, which is just your gaze. So just have a soft gaze. Keep your eyes fixed to one point. Don't let your eyes wander around too much. And that will help you get present and concentrate and really get the most of the restorative poses. So we're gonna start it off in child's pose. Child's pose, you're just gonna bring your knees as wide as your mat, then your feet together, and then your hands forward, pressing your hips down towards your feet, and then resting your head on your mat. Taking a few breaths here. Using your breath to calm your mind. And your gaze here can just be right down at the mat or at your belly. Spread your fingers wide on your mat. And then using your hands, press up to a tabletop position. Tabletop, exactly what it sounds like. You want your shoulders to be over your wrists and your knees about hip width apart. And then from here, this is tabletop, we're gonna take some cats and cows. So you're gonna breathe in on the cow and breathe out on the cat. So cow, drop the belly, look up. Cat. Breathe out. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A few more of these just to loosen up your body, get the muscles warmed up. Also a good way to practice your breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And you could just do these at your own pace, with your own breath, whatever feels natural to you. And once you're done with those, come back to tabletop, neutral position, and we're going to do thread the needle. So first we'll start on the right side, keeping the left hand placed on the mat, on the ground, and reach the right arm up, opening up the side body and chest, rib cage. And you could stay here. You could take a half bind by bringing your arm behind you. And just taking some breaths here, setting your drishti, your gaze towards the ceiling. You can also do this outside. It's a nice day out. A nice view of the sky. And then you're gonna bring the arm back up if you took the bind, and then thread the needle through under the left arm, bringing the right shoulder down to the mat, and then you can extend out the left arm if you like to. That feels good on the stretch, or you can keep it where it is. So shoulder opener here. Finding some breath here. Slow and steady. And then come back to neutral, tabletop position. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you're gonna thread the needle on the left first by opening up the side body, reaching up, looking up. Spreading your fingers wide. And then when you're ready, you're going to thread the needle through left side, so left arm goes under right arm. And you can adjust the right arm as needed. When you're ready, come back up to tabletop, neutral position. From here, you're going to go into downward facing dog. So you're going to tuck your toes under and then just press your hips up towards the ceiling. Take a little bit of a wider stance. Soften your knees, send your hips up. And from here, we're going to do three-legged dog. So bring your right knee to your right elbow and then open up the hip, send the leg up. Feel the stretch in your right hip. Bring it back down. Downward facing dog. Left knee, left elbow, back, open. You can roll your ankle out here if you want, if that feels good. Keeping your right foot with toes pointed at 12 o'clock. And then come back down to downward facing dog. The next pose is half pigeon pose. So bring your right knee to your right wrist again, and then turn your leg so your heel of your right foot is facing towards the left, and your knee is perpendicular to the rest of your body here. And then from here, you can stay up in half pigeon, or grab that block or a pillow, whatever you have around, put it under your head or under your chest, and lean into half pigeon pose. And these poses can be done in this order or a different order if you only have time to do a few of them. Just pick and choose the ones that feel good to you that day. Half pigeon is a great hip opener. So if you spend a lot of time sitting in a car or sitting at a desk, this is a great one to loosen up your hips. You want to press your right hip back and bring your left hip forward from this side, and you'll feel the stretch, the deep hip stretch. And then when you're ready, use your hands to press yourself up. Transition back into downward dog if you'd like. And then go on the left side. So left leg comes forward. You can help yourself out a little bit if you need it. Your left heel goes towards the right side. Once again, you can stay up here or you can go down. This time you're going to bring your right hip forward and your left hip back to get the maximum stretch in the hip. And you want to remember to keep your whatever leg is behind you, keep those toes curled under. That way you protect your knee. And then from here, you're gonna come up and you can transition back to downward dog if you like, or you can just bring the other leg around. Here we are. We're gonna do seated Baddha Konasana or seated butterfly. It is just what it looks like. It sounds just what it looks like. It's a butterfly pose with your knees going out to the side. So your soles of your feet gonna touch each other. Your knees are gonna hang out to the side, and then you can just sit here, feeling the stretch on your inner thighs, or if you want, you can bend forward. If you have that pillow or that block, you can use it to support you. You're perfectly fine just sitting here for a few breaths. Breathing. Slow and steady, Ujjayi breath. And then we're going to do an inversion next. That is really easy to do at home, or if you're in your office, or honestly wherever you have a place where you can lay down and take a few minutes. You can do this on a block. It's called Waterfall Pose, hips on a block, or you can just put your legs up a wall. So literally scoot your behind up to the wall, stick your legs up on the wall, inverted, and allow the benefits of the inversion to help you with energy, help to redirect the blood flow the opposite way of how it normally goes most of our day. And then just press your heels towards the ceiling, whether you're up against a wall or up against a piece of furniture or sitting here on a block or a pillow. Here's a great pose you can just do several times a day if you have a free moment, just to collect your thoughts. Great to do right before bed. Relax the body. And slowly come down from wherever you are. And then the last pose I'm going to show you today is Supine Twist. So lie on your back. You can either do this with both knees or both legs or one leg. Here I'm going to do one. So bring my left knee up to my chest, and then twist to the right, look to the left, and feel the stretch in your left hip and your left glute. Slowly come back to center, and then go the other way. This time I'm going to do both legs. Go to the left, look to the right, and if you have that pillow or block with you, you can stick it under your right hip to give yourself some support. Then remove any props you have, like blocks or pillows. Come back to center, let your legs go. And then everyone's favorite pose in yoga, Savasana, final rest. So just lay back, close your eyes if you'd like, or have a soft gaze. Keep your arms to the side, and just take some calming, relaxing breaths for however long you need to.